Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Vbstein doing my once in a lifetime update, and I'm just going to go over my computer and what's going on inside it and how it's changed from the last couple I've had. And yeah, first of all, I am inside a Fractal R3 case now, and I have an AX850 power supply from Corsair. This is a gold certified power supply, so very energy efficient, which is good. I have technically 5 hard drives. I have 2 SSDs, force freeze from Corsair, 120 gigabytes each, so those 2 are inside RAID 0, so belching. And then I have 2 Seagates, which are 2 terabytes apiece, which is great. They're for my storage, so this one's backing up that one, or vice versa. And this is my Western Digital blue. Western Digital blue, and this is just for random, well, anything which I don't want to shove in these just goes in here. Anything long term goes on here. That's it. And I have the Kuhler here, which is Antec 920 Kuhler, and it has some sort of German name which I can never say. And yeah, the reason I chose this Kuhler was because I bought a Sabertooth, an Asus Sabertooth motherboard, and I wanted to actually see the motherboard because I've had giant heat sinks in the past, which all perform very, very well actually. And the problem with them was that they always blocked off the RAM, so you couldn't have any high-profile RAM, or pretty much you couldn't see your motherboard. After having like 2 graphic cards in, a heatsink, and RAM in, you just couldn't see your motherboard. And once you spent so much money on a motherboard, which is designed for overclocking, and you want to see the motherboard, so that's the reason why I went with a 920, but from Antec, because it's supposed to be just as good as the H80. I have changed the fans to Alaska Viper fans because, well, let's face it, the stock fans are always crap, aren't they? Actually, no, I think generally in most cases stock fans are crap and stock Kuhler fans are crap. But this one is an Alaska fan. This thing ramps up to 2,000 RPM when the coolant temperature is extremely high, which is about, I set it to 35. So it just ramps up to maximum after that. And underneath that is a 2600K, which is overclocked at 4.2. I know people say you can get up to 5 gigahertz and that kind of stuff, but I want to use this system for a while, so I don't want to burn out my system. And I know people are thinking, why didn't you wait for Ivory Bridge? I've looked up some leaked benchmarks, and it's looking like, in some cases, the worst case scenario for me is that it's about 20% better in some benchmarks. But for gaming and that kind of stuff, which is what I mainly use my computer for, there isn't really that much gain to it. So, and also you have to wait Q3, which is like April. So yeah, Intel is like no rush because yeah, AMD's bulldozer just sucked, flat out sucked. So yeah. Anyway, I have 4 gigs currently of Kingston HyperX Blue RAM. That's just temporary until I get my G-Skill Sniper RAM in, which will be coming probably in the next couple of weeks. And below here I have my Asus 6950. It's just a 1 gig model, but I am only running my games in 1080p, so the memory isn't such a big factor when it comes to running a 1080p. I think you only need, you know, a bigger more memory on a graphic card when you have like a bigger screen or multiple screens and that kind of stuff. So this thing is more than plenty at the moment. However, I will be upgrading this thing when the new 7000 series comes out to 7970, or maybe 2 7950s, depending on the pricing and, well, what offers are available and what brands, because I am a bit of an Asus fanboy. I really like the products. I've used other brands, and I just think theirs seem to be more stable and better quality in some areas. I mean, I've had a couple of their boards fail on me in the past, but I think that was due to my error, user error, not theirs. Anyway, I've tried to keep the cable management as neat as possible. Excuse that. That's for the sensors for the fan monitor, which is at the front, which is an NXT Century low profile piece of crap, which I don't really care about, and the Blu-ray drive. But I haven't done anything to the sensor yet, so I've just left it there because it's easy for me to grab out and start putting on stuff once I'm confident that all these bits of hardware are going to stay the same. So I think this CPU core might come out eventually, because I'm not a big fan of it. The idle temps are just too high. It seems when the processor's on load, it makes up for it, but I'm not convinced yet. Anyway, back to the cable management. As you can see, I've tried to keep everything tidy. Like, I haven't got any hidden dark secrets back here. That black cable there is for my DVD Blu-ray drive. That one over there is for the power for the front bay devices over there. That's the hard drives down here. That cable there is for the front panel sound. But I'm getting a sound card eventually, so I've left it routed here so I can route it back up again. So I just literally plug in the sound card and push it up. So that's the reason why that cable there's there. And the rest of that I can't really help. So that's just going outwards. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll just get a ZPU-Z open. No, not ZPU-Z, yeah, that's it. Hopefully this thing will focus. So yeah, 4.2. The voltage is a little bit high at 1.35 volts, but the system doesn't like to boot otherwise for some reason. So that's the reason why I left it on there. Windows score, if I can get it up quick enough. Alright. Very happy the Windows score. If I can just get it up. So 7.8, 7.8, 7.9, 7.9, 7.9. And the things which is laying it down is the processor, which is strange. The graphics card 7.9. Hard disk for once is 7.9, because before this I was just running off a normal hard drive, which was a bit pants. But now I've got the SSDs and a RAID 0, which is just fantastic. Yeah. I was going to originally buy a Sandy Bridge E. I was actually holding off. Like, actually, no, it was going to be Bulldozer I was going to buy. Then I was going to buy, what's that, flopped, and was a big screw up on their part. I was going to buy Sandy Bridge E, but then it turned out on single thread performance, it's pretty much exactly the same as the other Sandy Bridges before it, so that seemed pointless. The only major benefit is the PCI Express lanes, which I'm running one graphic card currently, and even if I was to run two, pretty much it's only really good if you're running Tri-SI or Crossfire X, you know, with about 3 or 4 cards. So yeah. Yeah, thank you for watching my video. Hopefully I haven't bored you too much. If I have, oh well. Peace.